What is up, fishing world? Trevor Wagner coming back at you again. In today's episode, we're going to be talking swim baits. Not your little tiny swim baits that you use. No. We're talking the big boys. That's right. This episode, I'm going to take a deep dive, well, the deepest dive I can get into swim bait fishing. Now, by no means am I a great swim bait fisherman. Most of the time, when I throw something this big, I'm catching fish that are about this big. So we're going to talk about how I fish the swim bait, some of the different swim baits I have, how I want to improve this year in my swim bait fishing, my rod and reel setup, etc., etc. So let's just jump right into it. So I wouldn't consider myself the greatest swim bait fisherman that's out there. I've researched, I've watched videos, I read articles, I do all that stuff to become a better fisherman. And one of the techniques that I really think that I need to improve on is my swim bait fishing. Now, I could take those little swim baits and I could throw them and catch fish all day long. So what I struggle with are the bigger swim baits. Now, I've thrown, we have like the little 6-inch cull shads. I like these baits. These are good baits. They do catch bass. Don't be fooled. I do like the cull shad. They're really, really good. Last year I broke down and got the Mega Bass Mag Draft. Now, with this guy, I don't know if you could see, last year I lost both of his eyeballs. I don't know how, but both of his eyeballs fell off. So luckily, since I do some of my own lure painting and have eyes, I'm going to have to put some new eyes on this guy before the season starts. So another project I need to do is to fix up a little mega bass. Now, I've thrown those quite a bit, and I do have success on those. But what I don't have the greatest success on is when I step up my game. When I'm going to the bigger profile, we're talking like 7+ inches out there. Those are the ones that I really struggle with. And the other one that I really, really struggle with, if I can get the guy to come off, are the hard bait ones. These big guys right here, I just don't throw it a lot. And so I know to improve coming into next year, I just need to hide all of my other stuff and only take these guys out and see what I could do. Now, both of these, this guy right here that you see, this little shad guy right here, he kind of designed after the S waiver. So as you can see, it doesn't have like the big wide kicking back with that. Now, I've thrown this a few times. Now, the cool thing about this guy that I'm super proud of is this is one that I painted. So really hoping that I could get on that kind of bite. The other one that I got is this big guy right here. And again, if you couldn't tell the way I paint it, this is another one that I've painted. This one's got a little bit more of that kick. This is more of a 45. Chop it through the water. So I'm really hoping to gain a lot of confidence with more of those harder swim baits. Now, I'm not breaking down and getting those $400 or $500 ones quite yet. I need to get some confidence, and I need my income to get a little bit better, because let me tell you, if I was to throw one of those $200 to $400 swim baits off and I cast it out and that bad boy popped off, this guy's going swimming. I would be going after that. If I got it hung up or caught or broke it off, I would be swimming to try to find it. That's just what I would do. So that's one of the things I want to do, is just get a little bit better with my swim bait fishing. Like I said, especially those the harder swim baits. I have those two guys. I also got this guy here. He definitely, man, this guy like just snakes through the water. It's the multi-joint. I got him a long time ago. I actually caught a pretty good bass on Wheeler, actually, a couple years ago when I was out there. So this guy catches bass. He's just a little bit different. And I have some smaller profile ones as well. Now, what rod and reel do I use when I'm swim bait fishing? So, right behind me here, you have to bear with me. This rod and reel also double as my A-rig rod, and right now in the wintertime, cold weather, it's A-rig season, so I have my A-rigs kind of tied on here right now. All right, so what we have in front of me, it's not an expensive rod. I don't have an expensive rod or reel for this. This is a Lew's Speed Stick Laser SG1. So this is a heavy powered, moderate, fast action rod, up to lure size 3 ounces. So it's like ½ ounce to 3 ounce lure size. I really like this rod. It served me really well for A-rig fishing and throwing swim baits around. I have that paired with my Daiwa Tatula, and this is a 7.3 gear ratio. It fits really, really good in hands. I really like how this fits. This rod length is a 7'4". It's probably the longest, currently it's the longest rod I own. And so it really does well with A-rigs and the swim baits that I've thrown so far. Now, if you guys have any other suggestions for a cheap rod, I would not be opposed to getting one of those dedicated rods that is specific for swim bait fishing, especially throwing, you know, these bigger profile hard baits around, or even, you know, the bigger soft plastic ones, as the hook pops right out because this is a line through hook. Throwing these bigger guys around. So that's about it, guys. I know on that line, right now I'm throwing it on 20-pound fluoro is the line size that I'm using, throwing those around. Even for my A-rigs, it's worked great. And it's that time for A-rigs. Maybe I'll do a deep dive on another day about A-rigs. But right now, we're talking swim baits. So that's basically what I really want to focus. One of the focuses that I have for this upcoming year is to get better with those. If you guys have any suggestions on a rod specific for swim bait fishing that's not going to break the bank, that would be great. Put it down in the comment section below. That's pretty much it, guys. I just want to kind of break down, show you some of the swim baits that I'm throwing. I do have some of those Berkeley Nessies as well that I throw around. I have some of the smaller bull shads that I've caught fish on. But really, when it boils down to it, I'm a low tier, hard bait swim fisherman. So this upcoming year, I hope to level up to at least mid tier. And I know the only way that I could do that is to get out and gain confidence. And the best way to gain confidence is to just throw it. Just get out there, hide all my other rods and reels from me. Don't take them on the yak with me. And just have that expectation of this is the only thing I'm going to throw. Find the fish using my forward-facing sonar. Find them out there. Use those swim baits to get there, to see what I could do to gain that confidence. And that's what I'm going to try to do, is gain confidence in it, move up from maybe that low tier. I don't have high expectations to jump into that S tier category, but at least move up to that mid tier. So that way I can consider myself a decent swim bait fisherman. So when I am out in those tournaments or out there fun fishing, when those conditions are right for that I could pick that up, have the confidence to fire it out there and get those followers and to get those bites and to land those big fish in the boat. Because I know they're big fish catching machines. I just have to get better at it. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and down below, what's your confidence in swim bait fishing? Let me know down below. Also, if you have any suggestions for me to get better at swim bait fishing, I welcome all of that. So, guys, thanks you guys for watching. Until next time, if you can, get out and fish. Catch some bass. Thanks for watching.